Oh, welcome back. Here we are. Okay, we got the Big Red Max from Estes. This is the big one. Okay, we got that. The fins, I covered them in 80-pound gloss stock. Installed them. Put the fillets on. And that's pretty big. I mean, that's big. And hanging up here, I don't know if you can see it or not, there's the nose cone. See that little dark spot? That's the clay for ballast to adjust your center of pressure and your center of gravity, all that kind of stuff, mostly about the center of pressure. And I got glue inside on top of it to keep it from ever falling out. So I'm waiting for that to dry. So it's hanging up in my window with the sun, so it'll speed up the drying. Here's a neat little thing. I've never had to deal with this kind of stuff before. This is usually I always did with launch lugs and all that kind of stuff. But the engine retainer, these things are kind of cool. Turn this upside down. There we go. Hey, Greg, we were talking about rulers the other day. Oops, hold on a second. Here you go. This is the one you saw on the workbench. Oops. There you go. Hold on a second. There you go. All right. We good? All right. Look at the size of these motors, guys. The biggest motor I've ever really played with is a D size motor. This is an F. I think I have an E. Yeah, for that Cherokee, that green one right over there, that skinny one right there, that's an E size. That black one right there, that's a black Brant, that's a D size. The Goblin, that's a D size motor. But this one's an F. Thing's huge. It is freaking huge. So check this out. So what you have to do is you have to wrap the end with tape, about 8 rounds. All right. Then you drop it in. And this is the cap. It's threaded. Put it in. And there you go. Motor's retained. Okay. That's pretty slick. I like that idea. Like I said, that's the first rocket I ever had with a retainer. Well, actually, this one has it too. Oops. Darn chair. That has it too, but I never actually messed with that one yet. All right, so now I sanded my leading edges. I put some CA on those to keep the paper from coming apart and to seal that edge. And we will get some white primer, spray paint it, spray paint the nose cone right there, and then gloss red and nose cone black, just like the box. And hopefully this thing will be ready to fly in March. March 16th, I believe, is when we're having a flying meet. And I'm going to go and do that one. And I'm going to take the Zephyr there. That's the one I got G motors. That's a retainer, adapter. That takes an H or an I engine, but because of the hazardous shipping fees on those motors, I elected to go with a G78, so it's a little bit smaller motor, but I'll just be able to fly it. I got these from Apogee Components, and I purchased a G79. This is a White Lightning, and this one is a G78 Mojave Green. So this one should burn green, and that one will burn white. And for some of you guys, I'm new to this too, so these you have to put together. Inside there's your, see it moving? That's your charge. That's your motor propellant. And all that stuff gets put together, and there's another little thing that's the delay charge and then the ejection charge. So we'll work on all that later. And no, I haven't forgotten about you guys with the rocket launcher and all that kind of stuff. I'm getting there. So that's where we are. Golly. I'm going to have a separate video on the baby Bertha. So if anybody that maybe wants to build a rocket that has never built a rocket, we will build this one together, okay? And I'll just show you exactly how simple this is. You can actually build this rocket at the launch site. And all you need is, and seriously, all you really need is you need some type of little hobby knife, whether it's this or an X-Acto knife or just a razor blade, wherever my razor blade went. Had one. You need some glue. If you're going to build it literally, if you're going to build it at the launch site, get yourself a bottle of cyanacrylate. Okay. This is medium. You can get thick, but I'd recommend medium. Of course, you need your motors and your wadding, but if you're going to be shooting rockets with some friends, which is what I always recommend doing, doing things with friends is a whole lot funner than by yourself. Then yeah, you could, I mean, it won't be pretty, it won't be painted, it won't have decals or stickers on it, but you'll have a rocket and it can fly, and you can do it right there. You won't be able to round the fins out. I mean, I guess you could if you brought a little piece of sandpaper with you. Round the fins over on the leading edge, make them nice and smooth, and glue it all together. It'll be, oh, I don't even have a rocket that's bear color anymore. It'll be that color, just like that. White nose cone, tan tube, and balsa colored fins. But yeah, you could actually build this thing at the launch site. But we'll do that together, okay? So Estes has about 5 or 6 different rockets. Well, they have quite a few rockets that fit in that general style to where it's 3 or 4 fins. You can do, the Goblin is like that. They have a whole bunch of little rockets too. The Patriot, that one right there with the U.S. Army, you can do that one practically at the field. That Comanche E, you can do that one at the field. You can do a lot of these at the field. Like I said, it won't be pretty, but it'll fly. And yeah, you'll need glue, a hobby knife of some sort, a little bit of sandpaper, and maybe a pair of scissors. And you can usually put all that stuff, in your rocket box. This is my rocket box right here. They call it a range box, but yeah, this is, yeah, there's the E motors for that Comanche. And I got there's my D motors for the Goblin. And my little electron launcher. This is a little bit old, but it's all in there. Flight pack that has some older motors in it, a couple boosters. So yeah, throw everything in the box, get your rocket, and head on out to the field. Build it at the field. That's it for now, guys. You know what to do. Talk to y'all later. Have fun. Get outside. Go have fun. Summertime's coming. So we're going to paint that one, and I'll get right back to you. Stay tuned. Have fun. I'll see you later, guys. Bye.